Just to run through on arranging things in a line. Okay, so let's say we have two people and we want to put them into a line. We'll call them A and B. Then you could put A there and B there, or you could put B and then you could put A. So if you're looking at the choices and use the multiplication principle and you multiply the choices, in the first place I have two choices of where to put A, and in the second one I have one choice, and 2 times 1 is 2. So let's just say I have 3 items, A, B, C. We could sit and write out all the possibilities. So you could have A with BC, A with CB, B with AC, B with CA, and C with AB, and C with BA. Now, if you wanted to get the number of choices, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many choices for the first one would be 3 multiplied how many on the second, because we're not repeating, so we put one person in there. Let's just say we put A. The second, A could go with a B on the second or C on the second. And the third, then once you've done that, A could then go with C, B could go with C or, and then that's it, or AC, that could go with B. And if you didn't start with A and you started with B first, the same sort of thing could happen. If you started with B first, B could go with C or A. And then if you started with C could go with A or B. So you got 3 choices on the first, then you got 2 people left to choose for the second and 1 for the third. So 3 2s is 6 times 1. 3 2s is 6 times 1 is 6. Now if you had 4 things, how many do you think you'd have for the first? You'd have 4 choices for the first, 3 for the second, 2 for the third, and 1 for the fourth. So 3 4s are 12 times 2. 3 4s are 12 times 2 is 24 times 1 is 24. So there'd be 24 different ways of doing that. Now when we have something like this, where we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, we can write that as 4 factorial. And there's actually a button on your calculator that will do that for you. And it basically multiplies 4, then times 3, then times 2, then times 1. So you're just going down 1 less each time. So you have 5 factorial. It's 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So it's called factorial notation. Okay, so if you had to put n people in a line, if we want to write a general formula, that would be n factorial ways. And n factorial is equal to n, then n minus 1, n minus 2, dot, 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 all the way up to 2 times 1. And that will give you the total number of ways that you could arrange n people in a line.